PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 16th day of December. James Spann here, and again, all eyes are on that brutally cold Arctic air mass not far away, but for most of Alabama, the mild air will win the battle, at least for most of this week. Let's go right to some images around the network this morning. It's cloudy, it's wet. That's a view coming from Clanton down in Chilton County. Low clouds, fog, and some light rain. In Shelby County on Highway 280, pretty much the same scene. That's at 5 o'clock this morning. And we often say, wouldn't it be nice if traffic were that light all the time? That's coming from the Wingate Inn. And also in Shelby County, our camera on the University of Montevallo campus. Low clouds, fog, and rain. Water vapor satellite shot showing the trough over the western states. And you can see the ridge over the southeast, and that's the one that will protect us from the Arctic air. And the temperatures this morning, brutally cold. What can you say? On our Weather Brain show last night, the podcast, we talked with some folks up from the Weather Service in Glasgow, Montana, and talked about the cold they've had. They dropped to 32 below zero yesterday. Not quite as cold up there this morning, but it's bad enough. And you can see temperatures in the teens down into the Texas Panhandle, and the cold air all the way down to the Rio Grande out there in West Texas, but a very sharp gradient across Alabama this morning, and we'll take a look at the numbers. And the good news for the Shoals, numbers have actually been steady, if not rising, for the past hour or two. And the Weather Service in Huntsville has canceled that freezing rain advisory that was in effect for Colbert and Lauderdale counties up in the far northwestern corner of the state. But Nashville's got 28, Memphis has 30. Farther north, you've got Louisville with 24. They've had a big mess with ice and up there, and some sleet and snow mixed in. And we'll take a look at the watch warning map, and that's pretty amazing this morning. Winter weather advisories cover a huge chunk of the nation, from Texas to New England, just northwest of here. The freezing rain advisories cover parts of north and west Mississippi, west and middle Tennessee, and points north and west, and of course out west, many winter storm watches and warnings up for the mountains out there where they're being slammed with very heavy snow. Today, this is the snow outlook. The heaviest snow should be over the southern Rockies and also up north from near Des Moines to Chicago, Detroit, and over into New England. And in terms of ice today, the greatest potential of serious icing will be really around the Ohio River, Kentucky and Indiana and Ohio, then over into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and just west of Washington, D.C. And here's the general precipitation outlook for the next 5 days, and much of the nation will be wet or ice-covered or snow-covered. You can see some of the heavier precipitation from St. Louis to Boston, and again out west. Look at that bullseye of 5.5 inches in central Arizona. Flagstaff with a remarkable snowstorm in progress right now. They'll wind up with over 2 feet probably. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at noon today. And again, you can see the warm ridge in the Gulf kind of keeping us away from all of this cold air action. But the rest of the nation, very cold. And down below that, we stay wet with occasional showers today. We'll be up in the 60s. Tomorrow, this is suggesting the better chance of showers will be from Birmingham north. We mentioned scattered showers. Don't think it'll be quite as wet as today. Thursday, this could be the day where we'll be very warm, as the ridge is fairly strong. And down below that, the better chance of showers seemingly would be over Tennessee, north of a warm front. We're talking potential for mid-70s. The record high Thursday is 76. We'll be close to that. We're forecasting 75 now. And then Friday, one strong surface low moves on to the east north of here. That kind of drags a weak front down in here. That could bring a few showers. Saturday, starting off the weekend, that front kind of stalls out and lingers north of here. Now, that is suggesting maybe the better chance of showers on Saturday would be over the far northern part of the state. And then Sunday, a pretty strong shortwave digs down into the Midwest, and down below that, a pretty good-looking front. And that suggests that Sunday could be wet, Sunday afternoon or Sunday night, and it looks like a clean frontal passage. And by the way, check out that 1,048 millibar high over Montana. And then Monday, the front blows on down here Sunday night with a band of showers, and Monday we go cold and dry. And that's pretty cold air right there. That might be a day with a high only in the, around 40. So the latest guidance suggesting the cold air holds off until Monday of next week. But Tuesday, we moderate. It looks cool and dry. This is Christmas Eve. And then Wednesday, Christmas Eve, a little impulse brings a chance of some light rain in here. And Christmas Day, the old ridge from the south pokes back in here. So again, we're thinking Christmas Day will be mild and maybe kind of showery. But that's suggesting highs well up in the 60s. So again, odds of a white Christmas, I think we can wrap that up pretty much in a few days if this trend keeps up. And then at the end of the forecast on New Year's Eve, December 31st, the westerlies are farther to the south, and that shows a pretty good-looking cold front coming down here. But, yep, we all know that's voodoo at this point. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so this afternoon. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.